guys! So today was my first day of school. Today's September 5th. Hopefully I can get this up today, but we'll see. So what I'm going to be doing is my first day of school vlog. I asked you guys in my last video if you wanted one of these, and a lot of you guys said yes, so I decided I would do one. Okay, so in that video I told you guys that I'm going to be a sophomore in high school this year, and that's 10th grade if you don't live in the US or you don't know that or whatever. So yeah, I'm in 10th grade, and I actually went into the high school this year, which is weird because normally high school is 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, but mine's just 10th, 11th, and 12th. I don't know why. I think all of our kids wouldn't fit in this school because I have a class of 500 kids, which I think is a lot, so having 2,000 kids in one school would be a little much. So yeah, anyways, it's only 3 grades, so this year was my first year. I also told you guys that I am really bad with directions and finding my way around places. So I was pretty nervous for today. Well, I wasn't really nervous. I mean, I knew I was going to get lost, and I wasn't the only one, obviously, so I kind of just went in like whatever, you know. So before I tell you about my day, I guess I'll read you my schedule because, I don't know, then you guys will know what I'm going through. If you guys are taking any of the same classes as me, let me know. Now, a lot of my classes are advanced, or they're actually 11th grade classes because I'm accelerated. So yeah, if you guys are in 10th grade, I might not be taking the same classes as you, but we'll see. So, first period, I have AP World History, which is my least favorite class, so I don't know if it's a good thing that it's in the first beginning of the day, but basically, it's awful. I hate it. I had to take the first part of it last year. I am just really bad at social studies. I cannot pay attention. Somehow I came out with a 97 last year. I don't know. I think my teacher liked me, but anyways, it's really bad. But it curves your grades, so your overall grade will be higher because you're in an AP class. So at least that's how it is for me. So I'm taking the second half of that this year, and I have an AP test on it and a Regents at the end of the year, which sucks. And then I have Honors English, second period, and I like English, probably one of my best subjects, so I don't mind Honors, and I took that last year as well, so that's okay. Third, I have drawing and painting, which is fun. I like art. Art's something I'm good at. I'm not really great at that many things. That sounds so pathetic, but like honestly, like I'm not very athletic. I mean, I run. I'm okay at running, but when it comes to like coordination and like sports in general, I'm just not that great. I used to play soccer, but I don't do that anymore. So art is what I'm good at, and I like it, so I took that. Then I have Algebra 2 and Trig. Once again, another accelerated class. That's normally an 11th grade class, but I'm taking it this year. So, you know, whatever. I'm pretty good at math, so I shouldn't have a problem with that. Then I have lunch, 5th. 6th, I have either gym or a chemistry lab because they're interchangeable. 7th, I have the other half of chemistry. So every other day, I'll have 2 periods of chemistry, which, oh guys, I am awful. Like, I know I just started it, but I've actually done a little chemistry before. In 7th grade, we had a little chemistry. I sucked. And then last year, we had some chemistry in my biology class, like biochem. I sucked. So, this will be interesting, but my teacher seems really nice, so that's okay. 8th, I have health. It's mandatory. I've taken health like 3 times in my life already. I don't know why I have to take it again. I've already watched the Miracle of Life movie, which was not good. I don't want to watch it again, but I have to. And that's only half the year. The second half of the year I have a study hall. I was going to take fashion design, which would have been so much fun, but they cut it. Like, seriously, of course, the year I was going to take it, they cut it, and that would have been in place of my study hall, but whatever. And then last period I have Spanish 3, which I don't remember any Spanish from last year. Maybe like my food vocabulary, because food, it's food, I love food. But if they think I'm going to be able to conjugate my verbs and crap, it's not going to happen. Like, all she was doing was talking in Spanish, and I was just like, okay. Sí, hola. Like, I had no idea. So don't get too excited about me, like, telling you how lost I get and then me just sitting in the hallways crying and stuff, because that didn't happen. I really didn't get that lost, which I know is really weird, but something did happen that was extremely annoying. So first period was my homeroom period, AP Global, woo! But anyways, we really didn't do much today. All she told us was, you know, about the classes and all that stuff, and we also got to go to our lockers. So I really didn't plan on using my locker too much this year because they let us carry our bags around, which I'd never been able to do before. So I'm just going to pile all my crap in it and see if I can carry it around with me. So I went to my locker, and my lockers every year are terrible. If you knew me last year, you would know me from my locker. Like, it was hideous. It had dents and nasty and like stuff all over it, but that's because it was like a devil. It was evil. It was alive or something, because it would always jam. And it wasn't me. I wouldn't actually have stuff in it. It just wouldn't open, and I'd have to kick it constantly for it to open. It was awful. I mean, people thought I was like a scumbag. Like, they wouldn't know it was me, and then they'd walk by my locker, they'd be like, oh, whose locker is that? And I'd be like, ah, that's me. So anyways, I have a bad experience with lockers, so I was hoping I would have a good locker this year. So I went and I put my combination in, and it wouldn't open. It just like wasn't moving at all. I was like, seriously? So I did it like 5 times, and I couldn't do it. And then I asked another girl to help me, and she couldn't do it. So then I asked my teacher, and she couldn't do it. So she was like, okay, well, you're going to have to go down to the main office and have them help you. You can remind me after class. I was like, okay, I guess. I mean, I didn't know where I was going. I was like, whatever. So the end of class comes, the bell rang, and I was like, crap, well, I still have my second period. But I was like, okay, whatever. So she gave me a pass. I found my way to the office. The school is 3 floors, by the way, and my locker was on the top floor, which sucks because I only have 2 classes up there. So anyways, I made my way down there. I was like, told the lady, I'm like, well, my locker won't open. She's like, okay, have a seat. So I freaking sat in the main office for like 25 minutes, and I was like, what the crap is going on here? Like, I was missing my whole second period, and like, it was English, and it was like the first day of English. Like, I didn't want to miss it, you know? And I was just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, and finally I was just like staring at one of the ladies, because there was 2 of them. I was staring at the other one that hadn't talked to me, and she's like, can I help you? Like, they weren't even going to do anything about it. So I was like, yeah, okay. So she asked me what my locker was, and she typed it in. She's like, oh, well, this one was deactivated. What? Seriously, my locker was deactivated? Like, it was never activated. Like, what? Why does this happen to me? So then she took like 10 minutes. She's like on the phone with other people. Like, oh, I don't care if this girl's late to her class or whatever. And she finally just got me a new locker, but it's not like the same place as my old locker. It's like a different place on the same floor. So I don't know who I'm next to or whatever, but I missed basically all of my second period. There was like 5 minutes left when I finally got in there, and yeah. The rest of the day wasn't that bad. Lunch, I got in there last because I'm on the top floor, lunch is on the bottom, and it takes forever to get there. And then where all my friends were sitting was filled. So I walked around like a loner with one other girl trying to find somewhere to sit, and then we finally just had to sit with like, I don't know, random people alone for a while, and then some of our friends came over and sat with us, but it was so annoying. Like, I'm gonna have to sprint there tomorrow. Something kind of interesting about this year is for the classes that I take that are a year older than me, so like the chemistry and trig, I'm actually with the kids older than me. So I walked into trig, right, and I have friends in that class. That's actually the class where I have friends. Like, I don't have friends in most of my classes this year. Like, my 2 best friends I have no classes with, which sucks. Like, seriously, I always have classes with them, and I don't. So most of my classes I know people, but we're not friends or anything. So my one class where I actually had some pretty good friends, and I walked in, I was the first one in there out of my friends, and it was all juniors. I was like, oh god, what? So there's only 7 sophomores in my class, and everyone else are juniors, and there's like 25 kids in the class, so it's crazy. So that's kind of weird, but it's different, because I'm so sick of having the same people. And I mean, I don't have hot guys in my grade, and then the junior class has hot guys, so, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty stressed out about this. I already have homework, and I have so much stuff to get, and I don't know how I'm going to get to my locker, because I don't even know where it is. But, I mean, I guess this day wasn't that bad or anything. I filmed an outfit of the day. My outfit's not that interesting. You can kind of see it now. But yeah, I filmed an outfit of the day. I'm gonna have my 3 outfits from the first week in an outfit of the week, kind of like a mini one, so stay tuned for that. I kind of like doing vlogs. I don't want to make a vlog channel though. I mean, I don't know. I don't like having separate accounts for stuff. Like, okay, I just made a separate Twitter account for my real life personal Twitter for my friends to follow me on, just if you guys were wondering that. Because I talked about it on Twitter a little bit, and I was trying to delete all my tweets on Twitter. This is really off topic, but I wanted to just start fresh with my Twitter because I was having like a lot of mixing between my friends and my subscribers, which is okay. I love you guys. I think of you as friends. But then some people were like following my friends and like tweeting them about me, like kind of weird stuff. And I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of like weird. Like, you guys aren't weird, but some of my friends weren't totally okay with that. So I just decided I would make one for me and make one for YouTube. So I'm not going to be tweeting other people that I know in real life on my Twitter anymore. Long story short, I don't know why I'm adding this in here, but anyways, I'm just going to wrap this vlog up. That's what happened to me. That was my schedule. That's pretty much what happened. Let me know if you're taking any of the same classes as me so we can suffer together, especially if you live in New York State, because we can take Regents together. if you want to do a video on your first day of school or talking about your first day of school, leave it as a video response because it's a very high chance that I will watch it, you know. So, yeah, that's what happened to me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like vlogs, let me know. Maybe I'll make a vlog channel, but separate accounts really confuse me, so we will see about that. But, yeah, okay. Bye, guys.